So what you have to understand about 4 Mile is that in the early 1900s it was a bustling, busy mining town with tons of residents. But that all changed in 1945 when there was a massive explosion in the mine. Many of the miners lost their lives that day in the mine, including one of my own relatives, Hobart Suffrage. And since that day, nothing in 4 Mile has ever been the same. The mine lit on fire much like Centralia, Pennsylvania, and fortunately they were able to actually get this fire out. So there's still a very small population there today, but they live in poverty. This one right here?
Yeah. There's a house sitting right back under that bridge. We live right under that bridge.
Right under there?
Yeah.
Or if there's anything, they just bulldoze it?
Huh?
How'd they get rid of it?
See, the flood took it out.
Oh yeah.
Big flood took it out when Pineville was washed out. Took it out, and you see up here is where the Jones family lived. I'll show you that house right over here. See that brick home right there? That brick home is Rose Jones that
gave you the bank account.
Set up my bank account for me. This is all her land in here, and we lived right under that bridge there. She had a house under that bridge and had a barn out here, you know. And she had raised a big garden in there, and I worked for her.
Yeah.
And made like $3 a day, picking strawberries and doing different things, mowing your yard. Drive down through there. You want to drive down through there?
We can try it. No, that's fine. So that was just... So when the river rose, the flood was what took out the house?
Yeah. 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 Used to be a barn in there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And they bought the house. Used to be a big apple orchard. I mean, she used to have strawberries all out here, and used to sell strawberries out here at the end of the drive.
So once the area fell into decline, a lot of the people there, including my family, depended on both the land for survival and the few richer people like this to give them odd jobs so that they would have money to go to the store and buy supplies like bread and toilet paper and things like that that were considered luxuries in this area. And when I say survive off the land, I'm not merely saying hunting. We're talking hunting, farming, even gathering, you know, going out in the woods and getting nuts, berries, mushrooms, things like that. They truly survived off of the land in every way possible. And a lot of them there do it to this very day.
This is the old road. This all used to be gravel up through there. That's the Cumberland River down there at the bottom. homestead out here, kind of in here, down there next to the river. This is the only thing left here is the gym and the grade school, and they don't use the grade school.
And this is the gym here.
That's the gymnasium right there.
I wonder if we can get in.
No, there's a lot of police down here before.
There's a trash can right there.
We was down here with Brenda and them. My school teacher used to live right here. But that was the grade school right there. I didn't go there. I didn't go to grade school there. It was built after I went to grade school in the high school building. Part of the school back there. It used to be a walkway all the way down through there to the school right here at the this sign, stop sign right here.
Oh yeah, to the old mining.
You want to go up through there?
Yeah, we can try it. So, I mean, that's where the explosion was.
We can get up there.
That's definitely somebody's trailer.
Yeah.
It's got power on.
This is the road. This is a nice road.
Yeah.
It's closed.
I wonder if we could. That's somebody's house up there. Yeah, it's definitely a company road.
Yep. They didn't have, see, they didn't have this. They didn't have this road here, man. They showed it nice road, but they didn't have this road here when I was growing up.
Right. Yeah, this is all recent construction.
See, when they bought this off the Lewis family, they took the road right up there to that mines and checked that mines out for they got stuff going on up there, ain't they?
There are many other natural resources in the Appalachian Mountains, such as natural gas. So after the shutdown of major mining operations in 4 Mile, they began to install these wells in the mountains for different natural resources which required little to no workforce. So the jobs just never came back.
All down through here was houses. Houses down through here. This right here where Ed Ross's store was.
Right in here?
Right here.
Oh, so this was like a general store?
No, it was just a regular store. Now here's the 4 Mile entrance. We're gonna go up through there now. I come down here when I was a little boy. So that house there was theirs when I was a little boy. This one up here on the hill, that one there, same way.
That one was there?
Yeah, that one was there. And this here, the Lewis family home, right here.
These are the people that owned
this.
Somebody's home.
But they don't live there no more. And this was the church. That's the same church, the same spot.
It's interesting that they kept that.
Yeah. Now none of that was there. Trailers and stuff. None of that was there. None of that. Over here on this side, the houses all up down through there.
There's It's like,
and over through there is where that's Levi Branch right there.
oh yeah.
And over through that other place is where that one guy got killed, that family got killed at Hatfield.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'd like to see where that is too.
Well, we'll come back by there and see if we can go across there. This is 4 mile up through here, and the creek runs right down through there, and all down through here, man, there's houses.
Crazy.
What's going on? Down through there, that gravel road down through there is where we went up to Dewell, man. Up through there.
Mm-hmm. So Dewell is a valley, a hollow, or a holler, depending on where you're from. You may call it a different thing. And it's where my dad was born. He was born in a one-room log cabin, much like the black and white photos that I've been showing you of early 4 Mile. And we don't go there in this video. I think it's a little too painful still to see this area 4 Mile is one thing, but to go to where he's born and see nothing left is still a little bit too hard.
Used to be a bootlegging place.
That was where they made moonshine?
Yeah, they sold moonshine there. This was all gravel road up through here, man. All gravel.
Oh, you see one of the wells up there?
Yeah.
It's going.
Yep. If you went down that road, back in there, that's where the temple was, the coal mining temple, or a mine that was over in there.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
There's the 4 Mile Creek. This is a creek here. That's where we went in swimming. Limit 4 times. That creek there, that's the swimming. Oh, I went in swimming, man, right there.
Well. So we located some graves from the Hatfields now. Let's check this out.
That's the father. There they are. Mother, father, and daughter got killed at the same.
So these were the ones that your friend in school got. The father killed the people,
Pierce,
and then
Charlie Pierce, and he tried to claim it on his son.
Yeah.
Now right up here, that house where that guy's standing, that's where Miss Suffrage lived. The Hatfields live right up in there, and Charlie Pierce lived right in there. The Pierces live up there where that trailer is.
Mm-hmm.
I got it? Yeah.
Oh. Now, a lot of the newspapers will tell you that there's no definitive proof that these Hatfields were actually related to the famous Hatfields. I will tell you this, that's the way my family knew them, you know. So if there's something to be said there, that's probably the way that they describe themselves. But this is where we're going to end today. This isn't going to be the end. I'm going to make a second part, but it's hard to do things like this, both physically and emotionally, and so we're going to leave off here and pick it up at a later date with some more interviews from more family members about what they thought about the area and their experiences there. So be looking for part 2 in the near future. Thanks, everybody.